a new day. Yes, it is. Good gracious. Anthony, you finally got season 2, man.
Season 2.
Oh! And look at you, Allie's dressed up for the occasion. You got the whole colors going on, the purple. Yeah. I don't know what the hell.
You want to live in the moment, baby.
Yeah. No, I mean, I was happy, but like you took a little, just like that next.
This one turned into like a karaoke
Well,
session.
you know what? Fuck all of y'all, because wasn't it like 2 weeks ago? Gaja was just like, "Why y'all bitches being Debbie Downers? What's wrong with y'all?
Well, who the fuck says Debbie Downers? That's
Cheer
not
it
like a
up!
snack.
Cheer it up!
See, Anthony's just really old man anything, man.
And then now he like.
Well,
it's like when your parents.
Classic.
It's like when
what the fuck you want from me?
It's like when your parents embarrass you in front of everyone. Like, oh, this is my jam. Yeah, I can get down with this. Like, mom.
Wait, I'm flattered. I'm your parents. Yay.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on 1 second though. Like I was doing this shit too, and like now I feel like I'm married to this motherfucker. Like, no, that's not the case.
That sounds about right.
I got better taste.
You're definitely the.
Oh no, you know you like this shit, Nick. You know you want some ass.
No, okay, Jesus Christ. Like I don't know how to say no to that shit. Like I can't say no louder enough.
I'm freaked out now.
The chat thinks this is something they do for the show, but this literally happens all the fucking time.
Yeah, I really feel sorry for it.
You know, I can't wait till we get to the point where we get fan art, and it's actually just always Nick and me just like loving up on each
Why
other.
you got that shit out there? You know Gary's
We don't need that
Dojins.
to exist.
Yes, please make some dojins, Gary. Please make it. Put them on all the hentai
No,
sites.
do not. That's like asking the Joker for help. That is not going to end well for
I
anybody.
just picture someone making artwork of us just walking into a room, y'all kissing and being burgers.
I want that shit to be animated too.
This little bird freaking out in the corner and shit of the picture.
His bird is just like, what? That shit's gay. But people, welcome people to the Midweek Chat Attack. It is not Saturday, it is Thursday. So welcome to the Midweek Chat Attack.
Thursday?
It's Thursday.
Yes, Thursday. No, but people. Oh wait, go ahead, Anthony. I'm sorry, I stepped all over you, son.
No, but it's Thursday night, and we got just a few things because it's that time around again where we do because we got so many fucking events going on. We just been blowing up like this big balloon, but it doesn't pop yet. But it might, but not yet.
Don't sit on it.
But don't sit on it.
Even though Anthony likes it, don't do it.
Yeah, but first things first. I'm the realist. Alan, please tell them about the movie nights.
Yes. So this time around, we're doing another theme, and this time we're choosing foreign action movies. So these are movies, from across the world where they focus more on actually, you can actually see the action, see people fighting. These are some of my personal favorites, and yeah, just we're going to put the poll in the chat now. We want people just kind of different kind of, movies. Ones where, everything's subtitled, so everyone's speaking a different language and stuff, and just kind of show how the other side of the world does their movies.
Yeah, dude, and that's the thing, man. I have so many favorite action movies from around that era. And here's the poll in the chat. Just put it up there. Speaking of the chat, people, this is your show, too. So when you come on in, yes, you can probably bring up something that, is off topic, whatever. For the most part, we do have a show planned out. And speaking of being planned out, we did plan out way better this time. As you can tell, we're not like 30 minutes late, etc. But Injustice 2, tonight, the shit didn't break. It didn't fuck up this time. My computer works. So we had fun. I think on Saturday it was, right, Anthony?
Yeah, no, it's Saturday. It was like right after the after hours piece. People, the game came out Tuesday, so we did a whole little shebang bang.
And
you guys played
again, yeah, because
it went well. It went well. Trey, I won. Shout outs to Trey in the chat.
Yeah. Trey.
Oh, by the way, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but I don't know if Trey's in the chat, but I want Trey to hear this, man. You came into Injustice and you wiped everyone's ass. You kicked my ass. I didn't win. But fuck you. I'm calling you out tonight.
Oh, damn!
I am going to wipe the floor with you.
Oh shit, man! We got a promo. Allen versus Trey. WrestleMania.
Wrestling crop over here.
And then Guns are home with the steel chair, like, man, fuck your game.
We're playing Turok 3D, bitch. Fuck you.
No, fuck. We doing child splitters. We just do all the games. No,
I just hit you with the sledgehammer.
Oh, Jesus.
No, for people that don't know, yes, we're doing because we played it last Saturday. It went well. We played King of the Hill. Yes, Batman, you're back from summer break at a great time. If you have Injustice 2, mostly on PlayStation, because it seems like everybody got a PlayStation 4 here. So if you have it on PlayStation 4, you can join in on that King of the Hill that they're doing tonight, right after the Midweek Chat Attack. Get in there. Nick is going to give you guys a rabbit link. You guys got to go in there. talk it out, get your ass kicked, go in there. Darius, you got your ass beat the most. I was laughing.
Yeah, Darius, you were fucking completely 0 wins, dude. And here,
damn, and he was talking the most shit. He was talking the most shit.
And
Darius, you hurt my heart, man, because I thought you would be the best one. When I found out Trey Cooper was winning the whole time, I just felt so bad for you because you were talking the most shit.
He was talking the most shit. So it was so funny. It was so funny.
Yeah.
But people, yes, if you have the game, y'all can get in on that as well. Oh, this shit.
Hey, Alan. He coming for you, Ninja! Oh my goodness, no man, but no, and I looked up here, by the way. That's what I was trying to show y'all earlier. Trey Cooper is lonely up here, up top. Alan, by the way, dude, Trey, I almost had your bitch ass too. You over here talking shit and everything. You're gonna fucking lose tonight by me.
Alan, I'll give you a little secret to beat Trey. He usually does the same move twice or over 5 times. So if you figure out how to block that move, you'll get his ass. Trust me.
Oh man, dude, it's gonna be fun as shit, man. I read Allie and. You had your moments too, sweetheart. Like,
I was terrible. I'm probably going to be equally as terrible, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see, man. No,
step your game up. Step your and I would join you guys, but I don't have the game because they don't have Static Shock. But you know what? One thing we do have.
Anthony, waiting for that Trill game.
For real, waiting for that shit, that question, that spawn. But you know what, Nick? Forget all that. Tell them about that YouTube channel.
Oh, that YouTube channel. Hey, people. So obviously, this is still in season 1 because everything's all peach and yellow and orange and all that shit. But it will be changed eventually. Now, this is the Midweek Chat Tag. This is my favorite show of everything that we do, except for the Ringside Hangout, which is on, what is it, Anthony? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's even in that day that's between Saturday and Sunday. It's kind of like Squasqueakwa Day. It's like that. So it's that day too.
No, man, you fucking stupid. No, but that's the thing, people. We have a lot of fucking shows, a little too much actually. But the midweek, by the way, check out our highlight videos because Anthony does such a good job with those. And it's a very concise version of what we do in the live stream. So, if there's any jokes or whatever that, are funny and you don't want to sit through all the shit, you can watch this. And I prefer the highlights sometimes. But Midweek Chat Tech is a shit. And obviously the Midnight Chat Tech, that's good because it's the name of the fucking channel. But, yeah. I have fun with this shit. What are you laughing at? What's wrong with
I
you?
was laughing at Ruthless. He spelled out what I said. Some Squeakle Day.
There it is.
If you want to spelling of that, that's how it's spelled.
And that's how you look when you say the shit.
Yeah. Squeakle Day.
Damn.
But if you guys want to come
That shit sounded censored.
But if you guys want to come in and the call and tell me how much I fuck up my days of the week, just look on the left side of your screen. It's going to be blinking red and yellow, red and yellow. You click it, it opens up. You're going to see a Google Hangouts link. You click that link, you hop inside the call in a very injustice-like manner.
Hey.
All right. Yeah, I don't even know how to respond to that. He literally posed like God. What am I going to do?
No, you're just like, and hey, and bless me with your rules, God.
Oh, in the name of the rules, those beautiful rules. Rule number 1, guys, join the call first. Those newcomers, those new fresh people like Batman who haven't been here in a while, please hit us up in the PM box so we can bring them onto the call. We want to see those new fresh faces all the time. Rule number 2, do not talk over each other. Damn. It ruins audio quality just like that did for later shows and later viewing, so please do not do it. Rule 3, please no nudity. I don't want to see your titty. I'll save it for the anniversary party. Rule number 4, do not give anyone else the link. We have a planned show, and that includes who comes onto the show. So do not hand out those links as soon as they give them out, because we know who to bring on next. Rule number 5, read the rules and Alley Girl.
Don't be a mean person.
Do not be a mean person, and hey, don't even be a weird-looking person like this motherfucker over here.
That actually works so well.
That works so well.
Yeah, like he actually made Gary, man, you're fucking awesome, man. He made me as Superman, and then he made Ganja's. What is that again?
Damien.
That's
Yeah,
Robin.
Robin.
But what made me mad is like he just covered my hair to fit the blackness so my face would fit.
Actually,
You actually fit perfect because he was able to fit your head with the headphones on, so it looks like it's part of the Superman outfit. So I actually appreciated yours a lot more.
That's
I'm curious
Yeah.
what Nick's gonna be.
No, he don't gotta do me. Fuck you, Gary.
No, do it. Do
No,
it. Do
we are
do
good.
Nick, please do Nick as Brainiac or something. That could be actually.
No, Harley Quinn. His name is Harley Quinn.
Wow.
Wonder Woman.
AKA
No, it's Wonder
Shinnok.
Woman.
Fucking
Oh, No, I was just looking at the polls, and it seems like people are already just like, "Hey, fuck everything else. We want to see the Raid redemption." So I'm like, "Fuck yeah!"
Damn,
Okay.
hey,
Wow, landslide.
Yeah, 5
I'm
votes. That's
so
actually
proud
never
by all
happened.
that red right now.
Yeah. I get communist
okay,
joke.
as much as everyone's enjoying, just a little FYI, as much as everyone's kind of enjoying, the Raid and stuff like that, take a look at the other two movies. Like those, like our other three movies, those are really good. Especially Killzone 2. Look into that because that's a really, really good movie. So.
No, and I love.
That's the one with Brian Cox in it, right? Where he makes that big speech, taking on the Hellgast.
No.
Wow, that's very specific.
Oh,
Because the thing is I don't know why, but the movie's called Xiao Pao Lang, but when they moved it over to America, they called it Killzone for some reason, and I don't understand why they called it that.
Okay.
No, I'm just curious. Justin, how much is your ransom, man?
I knew exactly you would make that joke when you were here. So.
Hey, if you're in trouble, Justin, just blink SOS. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Come on, man, help me.
No, hey, Justin. All I gotta say though, man, like I'm just glad that you're succeeding so well in life. I looked you up on Google actually, and I came up with this. So that's.
You know what, Nick, you're not the first or the last who will compare me to Jack Black.
Yeah, where are you right now, by the way?
No, it's just
He's
I
in
went
the
over to my
Sausage
tape.
House.
I went
The
over
only
to the
reason they're
table.
joking
to
is
sit
because
down.
I'm in the same position, but I got like a pair of branches here, so people know I'm in my home.
I'm literally in the wall in front of my door. So
This motherfucker just got done with an interrogation. He's like, well, hey, since before you guys ask me questions, can we please just start the show?
what more can you tell? I'll tell you all about Anthony and
truth.
Superman. I know his secret weakness.
Hey, before y'all kill me on CNN, can we check out the Midnight Chat attack?
Yeah. One last episode.
Final
before I go.
request.
This is a live broadcast.
Oh man, that's fucking retarded, man. That's you know what, Nick? Can we I hate to bring the mood down just to put it out there and stuff like that. Cause
Oh no.
Oh no.
yeah, no, and that I'm not even gonna bring up the thing that you like thinking about because there's really not much we can say about that one. But I will bring up the Zack Snyder thing because it finally, Nick,
Also
you
bad.
should be happy about this because if we finally get people to stop shitting on the guy,
No, I'm
just
still sick of people
stop.
hating on him, and I hope that we don't get in that situation tonight. Because really, guys, like this shit gets old. When you guys are just making fun of him every single minute.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is obviously, and I know Double Tosa did such a better job, like touching on the subject and everything too. There's a highlight video of YouTube on it or whatever. But the thing is though, I'm just kind of like at a point now where are people going to continue to bitch just because? Like, because Josh Whedon is doing this, and some people. I mean, it's not like people praise him all that much, more than Zack Snyder. I mean, people don't really like him that much either. He's done some good stuff, but it's like I'm hearing people complain about that now. Like, what would you guys have in replacement of Zack Snyder? Like, honestly.
No, literally, Joss Whedon is like the best pick. Like, other than that, if you can like get him, because like it's an ensemble team, and the best people that could probably do that is the Russo brothers. But I don't think you're gonna get those motherfuckers because they're working.
They're doing the
on,
Avengers stuff, but
yeah.
It's the internet. No one's going to be happy with anything in this case. So it's just it's just a matter. I mean, because obviously, whatever you say about Zack Snyder, no one should ever have to go through what he's going through right now. It's a real tragedy, and whatever. Yeah, we all crapped on Justice League because it looks meh, but we can't attack him personally because of that.
Of course, yeah. And, I don't know what people expect, quality-wise of this movie, too. I mean, like, whatever Zack Snyder did, it's been done. So,
Exactly.
yeah, they can't really change much.
Josh Whedon is really not going to do anything because I think the movie's already in pre-production. Like, the filming is done. So
Post-production.
Post-production, yeah. So, like, they're actually just, like, editing and stuff like that. So, like, he really can't do anything. So,
You see, I'm more...
Oh, wait, go ahead, Gandhi.
No, I was going to say, I'm more amazed at how the internet reacted to the situation because I honestly thought, it's happened already where some people are taking the piss out of him and his daughter kill himself and try to equate it to the movie. But I saw a lot more people like kind of wish him well. I saw more sympathetic fan artwork than I thought was going to happen. I really thought the internet was going to shit on him, and it seems to be very 50-50.
One thing that I think this is a very easy decision to make right now because apparently he's writing a screenplay currently. It was announced not too long ago that he's working on Batgirl. As we speak, so it's like one of those things where there is some kind of connection. So he's probably been reading a lot into the franchise and learning a lot about these characters. It probably makes a lot of sense. Like I was gonna ask Allie really quick. I know you're muted, but like, what do you feel about Josh Whedon going on to this, especially him working on Batgirl? Like, do you think this is gonna work or not really?
Well, honestly, when I think like most of us kind of had this reaction when we first heard this. Like we read the first title, like Zack Snyder backs out of Justice League, because of his daughter's death. Oh,
yeah.
like aw. when I heard Joss Whedon, my first initial reaction was like, "Oh, okay, I could see this actually kind of doing well." And same thing with Batgirl, only because like Joss Whedon has written a couple of comics, I believe, for DC. I remember reading some of his stuff, so he does definitely understand the characters. I would say more so than Zack Snyder. Like he's just kind of like in his own world of what he thinks is like his vision for the character. But like Joss Whedon, he's actually worked on these characters before. And say what you want to about him and whole Avengers situation and how it ended at Marvel, but I think he's really good at writing, especially multiple characters in all of them, like conversing, really developing the characters, especially females. I mean, he is a known feminist. So
yeah, but he's not. Well, he's not writing any really new. Like he's only doing a couple pickup scenes for Justice League, and then I think it's mostly editing in this case for him. Like he's trying to reassemble it.
Right, I was talking more about Batgirl, because
okay.
at this point, Justice League, not much he's going to be able to change. Yeah, they might do some extra scenes, like you said, but it's still gonna be really Zack Snyder's vision, which I'm fine about. Like, I'll give him another chance, although I'm not super excited for Justice League. I'm more excited actually for Wonder Woman. But for Batgirl, definitely there's a lot of promise there. I think he's actually going to do a really, really good job on Batgirl.
Man, would it be crazy if he cut out like half an hour of footage from Justice League? Just like, okay, now that Zack Snyder's out of the way, trim all this fat. Just like...
Oh, probably, but like another thing.
Snyder cut and Whedon cut.
On a DVD box set, the double feature or something.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be like
It's gonna be all grays and shit.
The director's cut, the other director's cut.
You have a Blu-ray cut, and it's like the Zack Snyder, and everything's like, yeah, like you said, like washed out color wise, and then you see Joss Whedon is just like colorful and vibrant.
All the heroes are posing on the box together and shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So one thing I have an issue with, and I know Anthony, you're about to say something. Maybe you can respond to what I'm about to say, because the thing is that he also did Avengers and Avengers Age of Ultron, but then also he did Cabin in the Woods, and for me that was like one of those movies where like if you do Avengers,
No, he wrote that. He didn't direct it.
Oh, okay. Well, I just said did. Like, I don't really know. Like, produce, direct, all that stuff. He's just involved. Like, that's all I really give a shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, like for me though, him writing that, which I think sometimes is more important than anything. Like, you can direct anything, but like it could be shit still. Like, I care about the writing. And with the writing, as far as Avengers goes, with there being so many jokes and whatnot, that half of that is probably just the improvisation of Robert Downey Jr. and then the writing. But as well, though, the writing for Cabin in the Woods, like, you have to be nerdy to do Avengers, just like you have to be kind of nerdy for the horror franchise to do Cabin in the Woods. And he turned that into greatness. What were you going to say, though?
No, like a good writer can like bring out good talent out of anybody. Like the first example that goes to mind is Tyler Perry and Gone Girl. Like nobody he like see that shit coming. It's just
exactly.
Like he made your ass look good better than you do in your own movie. So it's like holy shit. So yeah, like if you have a good writer or a good person to get the most out of your talent, because that's the thing. Like maybe Henry Cavill just hasn't like had somebody that can just really pull it out of him. I mean, look, it took fucking Matthew McConaughey almost like half of his career to actually get to a point where he's actually acting now.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's the same thing. Like all you got to do is just have somebody that's a director or somebody that's helming the project that can just really pull out the potential out of these actors, especially Ben Affleck.
And I think it's wonderful too, by the way, that like Joss Whedon is doing this, and yet he's in Damage Control, like as far as the movie's concerned, and then he actually wrote a comic book, Damage Control. Like it's just kind of amazing how it all kind of goes.
Did you set that up for a pun?
Yes.
Well, it was a pun, but it was kind of a clever pun. No,
it was, Nick, you know what? Give me a hug.
No, hey, but Damage Control.
No, don't encourage him.
It was just for the pun. I was going to use it as a segue as to comics.
Leave it to me, Nick, please.
You know what's kind of funny though, because y'all would say like you give it like a director's cut, Joss Whedon cut, Zack Snyder cut. That would be a dick move. I don't think he would do that, but that'd be actually kind of funny. What if he actually dubs over the season shit like on a bridge series?
Justice League abridged. I want that
like
now.
They said, the movie's done. At this point, you can just edit it, shrink it down, add a few scenes to help it out. But I don't think there's really anything you do.
I would be surprised.
Get Team 4-star.
I would be surprised if we see any like Whedonisms in this movie at all. Like this movie is still gonna have Zack Snyder's DNA.
I like how you said that.
They did that abridged thing, and they had Robert Downey play Batman instead of Affleck.
That would be hilarious.
But do you guys? I actually have a question. Like, do you guys think though that this is going to be something permanent?
Yes,
Yeah.
it could be permanent, especially because the fact that a lot of people were complaining about Zack Snyder. I won't say Zack Ryder because he's a wrestler that we always talk about in recent, you know. But anyways,
Woo, 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 woo.
woo. No, but Zack
Plug,
Snyder though,
plug.
people have complained, at least in the Midnight Chat tag. I don't talk to many nerd fans like outside of the show, but I remember even you, Justin, have said before, and Julian Himmendinger, you guys have said that like, Zack Snyder doesn't give a fuck. He was given the opportunity to direct, and he was like, dude, I'm going to direct. Of course, there's a big ass paycheck. Do you think this is going to be permanent because of the fact that people think that he doesn't give a shit, or what do you think, Justin?
I think, obviously, the biggest issue here is that he's grieving, so that's going to be obviously a huge impact on him, whether that means that he's giving up on the DC universe as it is. Even with the backlash, Zack Snyder was still in charge. They still kept him around because apparently they just like him or something
But
like
they
that.
were slowly phasing him out. Like, that was known.
Well, and also they were phasing out a bunch of other auxiliary stuff. Like, Aquaman was still set, but then Flash has been in limbo. A couple of the other projects got canceled. Like, it feels like outside of this was just a capper on a bunch of things that were going wrong with DC. They're still trying to figure out what they're doing, which is not a good sign, but,
Yeah. What are you going to say, Anthony?
No, which is crazy because they probably been playing this for a while because his daughter, right? I think it was his daughter.
Yeah,
his daughter had committed suicide back in March. So they I think he was just kind of just trying to finish up what he could, do the main things, and they probably had called Josh Whedon probably a long time ago. They just now released it to the public and stuff like that. So Justin said, they probably been planning this for a while.
Well, Joss Whedon, that was announced a couple months back too. So it's not like he just joined in. That this was planned for him to take over Batgirl, and then when this came out, it just we need someone competent to help, so we'll get Joss Whedon to do it. So
Yeah.
but especially.
Oh, go ahead, Alex.
And I was going to say that for Zack Snyder not caring, I don't think that's the deal. I could definitely see it that he really does love these characters, even though he might not have their best representation of them in the movie. He really does love Batman. He really does love Superman. He loves all of these characters. So
He does not love Superman.
Oh, okay, the thing is,
I will say he loves him. He doesn't mean that he does a good version of him, but he does love DC. So I never once thought that he wasn't a fan of the franchise, that he was just doing it for a buck.
Yeah, to bounce off Ali's point, I think he's Zack Snyder is a brilliant director. I just think he needs a really good writer because he's the idea guy. He's the guy that can make something look from a comic book to the movie screen one to one. But the thing is, he needs a really good writer, something like Adrian just put, Guardians of the Goa'uld. That movie is fucking amazing because he already had something to work with. He had a book. All he had to do was adapt what was in the book onto the actual screen.
Yeah, but then he adapted Watchmen,
helping him write. And David S. Goyer is a fucking hack. I really think he's more to blame than Zack Snyder is for those movies.
Now, one thing I want to bring up really quick, because we could probably talk about this all fucking day, and I'm just trying to think for the audience. And by the way, hey Cedric, how you doing, man? Nice avatar, dude.
Right?
That avatar is actually better than the actual album art of fucking Kendrick Lamar. It's what?
Sit down.
Damn.
No, Nick, every time you want to say damn, just go to Cedric's thing.
Yeah, I know, damn.
All together. Damn.
Well,
Oh, Anthony, are you there, man?
yeah, and apparently Cedric has a sexier face than Kendrick too. Apparently to Tay in the chat. So yeah, we got that going.
Oh, damn, there you go, bro.
Yeah, so-
Yeah, gonna get
My
some
bromide.
shit. That was bad. I'm sorry.
You're gonna take Tay on a play date.
Oh man, but no, people. One thing I want to bring up that's kind of a good, somewhat segue for the whole DC thing because we want to stay on DC. And first off, just before you even continue, I'm gonna be a dude for a second. This is probably the most beautiful picture I've seen of her yet. She be looking fine as fuck,
Yeah,
dude.
the good lighting, looking like she's in an art studio. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Cause
And these were black and white.
Wait, nothing's been black and white. What are you talking about?
I want it darker. It's not Zack Snyder in the movie.
Zack Snyder. That's Patty Jenkins' Wonder Woman.
Patty Jenkins.
Side tangent, but she never gonna be my one. She is very attractive, but it's just personally, she just too skinny for me. She just
Why
she's
are you saying that?
There's
She's
nothing wrong with
toned.
skinny women, man.
not doing it.
Toned. She's not skinny. So everyone's built differently.
I
She's
agree
really
with that.
lean.
No, because I don't even know if it, I said, side tangent, but I don't even know if I remember the pilot that they was gonna do for a Wonder Woman show.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I can't remember
love
what
that
remember who it was, but that girl, I want her because she was fucking hot. Like she was so fucking hot. And she was thick. She just was like built too. She was just like really, really built. But
she wasn't built. She was not built. No,
she was built to me.
She was not built. She was a supermodel.
Honestly.
Yes, exactly. She was probably just more well endowed in the chest area.
Actually, no.
And she was taller, but otherwise, she's really not that built.
Well, going back to Gal Gadot here, though, is that she does kind of like from that angle of the picture Nick's showing, she kind of looks like a younger Natalie Portman almost. If I get that vibe. Which,
don't insult her like that.
No,
Damn, she does.
So
Natalie Portman's awesome. Don't you diss
Fuck
her.
Natalie Portman.
You shut up. You shut up.
Oh yeah, all of her good movies like the prequel.
Look how you two about to
Leave Natalie Portman alone. She's talented.
I like how Justin and Alan are about to fight over this chick, and she ain't gonna fuck either one of y'all.
I don't want to fuck Natalie Portman. That's the point.
I don't either.
They're both actually born in Israel. So they just share that.
Hey, Justin, she's Greek though. But anyways,
Hey, no, Greek are my friends, man. Greeks are awesome.
I know they're great, man. Great.
Not Greek.
But the thing is, though, yeah, she's not Greek either. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But hey, no, obviously it was a spoiler to someone because you saw the top of the thing, and I know everyone's talking about this. But yeah, Alamo Drafthouse is doing a women's-only screening of Wonder Woman, and dudes are very mad online. Grr, yeah, right.
Dudes are very mad.
Dude,
I just like that article because they were just like, and dudes are mad. Like,
The male demographic is upset. It's like, nah, dudes are mad, bro.
It makes me think of Honest Trailers. Like sometimes they're very grumpy about it. That's how they're.
One thing, it's just funny because we just talked about something last week about the black-only Harvard graduation thing, and then we're doing like women-only thing. I'm just like, wow, this generation is amazing. How I guess segregation's cool again. Like,
Okay, that Harvard thing and this are different. This is just like it's some sort of event of like it's like girls' night at a club or something.
Yeah, that's what I pictured it as. Like
it's them trying to appeal to a wider demographic. They're trying not to just make it a dudes thing.
You know, I actually have an idea though. When Warcraft 2 comes out, they should just have fat fucks only. Like just like have nothing but people and then sell Cheeto Puffs.
The funny thing about that, Nick, you don't need to make that an event. I think it already happened.
People are acting like this thing is the whole weekend that Wonder Woman comes out. It's just for one day in select theaters.
Well, you've been rolling here. Like, what do you feel about this? Like, I mean, are you?
I think it's fine. I mean, women do this all the time, and we don't publicize it. We have get-togethers where it's just a girls' night only doing this, and also this particular event is actually for a good cause. It's to help women's charities, to help women who are in need, and so on. So it's actually going towards a good cause as well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. Yeah. Like I'm just like at a point now where I just hearing this, I can imagine like if they had like a dude event where we all watch like 50 Shades of Grey and we, you know, it's like a sticky fest.
That would be fucking funny.
An all dudes night, 50 Shades of Grey.
Well, they're gonna do another one.
Well, that's the only sex movie I know. Maybe an all dudes night, a Handmaiden. I don't know what the fuck. Like
hosted by Nick Diaz.
Just yell at the audience. Why the fuck you like this? You are all retarded.
I would do that. I would honestly do that. Like I would love to just go in there and just slap everybody in the front seat. I just walk by.
That's rape on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. That's not art. That is not art.
God damn. I like how it's a big joke to you motherfuckers, but this guy, laugh at him. He's the motherfucker that liked the shit and says,
let it go, Nick, man. Let it go.
Let it go, please.
Oh, no, and really quick, too. Corey Goodwin. I hope you watch this eventually, sir, but you like the shit, too. Your number 2 favorite movie of the year, Corey Goodwin. Fuck you. Anyways, that's all.
Like most critics
the views of Nick
you're
Diaz do not
wrong.
reflect the views of the MCA.
Yeah, there's my face right there. Corey Goodwin. Fuck you. All right.
Damn it, Nick.
Anyway, Wonder Woman.
Yeah. No, but yeah, Wonder Woman. Yeah, Handmaiden. No, I'm just playing. No, that's
Wonder
the thing.
Maiden.
I agree with Allie to an extent because yeah, I think girls already do this and everything, and it's just making a bigger deal about it. But it's just kind of funny though because I just feel like if this was done for another kind of franchise, something that's more adult, etc., this would kind of be somewhat of a problem. And honestly, like. I mean, me and Allie had a big old discussion today about how much Wonder Woman speaks to her and how important she is, etc. I never felt that way, so it's just kind of like, do you guys, like, you know, I already, Allie, I know you're going to hate me. I know you want to argue with me and everything, but, like, I'm going to start with Alan, you. Do you feel like Wonder Woman would be that character to do this with? Do you think they should have waited for another female movie? Or?
See, I had this discussion with Allie, but Wonder Woman is one of the largest female icons and one that represents feminism the most for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
So it makes sense it's Wonder Woman because she's, you know, she's the most high profile, she's the most well known. You walk down the street and ask anybody who Wonder Woman is, they'll give you some sort of description. So it makes sense that they picked this because she's one of the most iconic. She is up there with Batman and Superman. It makes sense they picked her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Allie, why don't you reiterate a point that we made earlier today of just like why do you feel like Wonder Woman speaks to you, etc.
Well, it's just because, like I was saying earlier to Nick, Wonder Woman, she's been around for a long time. And when I was growing up, at least, there weren't as many strong female characters that I could look up to as there are now. Wonder Woman was one of the few, along with, I will say, even like Princess Leia as well. So those characters, like, those were the few that's like, okay, they're strong, even though they make mistakes sometimes, they still are able to overcome it. And they were as equals with the males. And it's not about like, fighting all the time, fighting literally physically with their fists, but it's more about Wonder Woman handled things she tried not to be violent. She was someone who really wanted to try to handle things in a diplomatic way, and she wanted to use violence as the last resort. So I just found her really inspirational because it's just really cool to see a female that's kicking butt in more ways than physically, and it's just.
Damn, power.
Yeah.
I was gonna say she put power.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Nick, points for you for that transition of showing.
And then you just like, oh.
I see the best of Wonder Woman and the worst of Wonder Woman.
And you know what? Everyone gives her flack because of that outfit. Yeah, she's technically in a one-piece swimsuit, but feminism is more than just being like, oh, whatever. Feminism is about a woman being able to express herself without being demeaned in any way. And that's what was also cool about her is like, she's from this whole other like place where at the time, they didn't have a lot of clothing like you would expect, but she owned it and she made it her own. And it's just like women are being scrutinized for dressing a certain way, and hey, I might not agree with everything that a woman dresses. Sometimes I feel like girls should not be wearing some certain stuff, but I'm like, you know what, you go girl, you have the confidence to do it, you should be allowed to without being scrutinized by other people. And that's the whole thing as well about her outfit,
Which is nice for a character who started off as a bondage figure.
Here we go again.
I prefer the outfit where she has pants on.
No, they say that, Justin, but like I said, and I had brought this up on the I think Saturday, because we had like a question of the night talking about character representations and what they mean about that stuff. Granted, true, they was into that, but the creator also was just saying like, oh yeah, she was breaking, like, especially at that time when you didn't see like a lot of females in comic books around that time, like the 40s or 50s, but it was almost like you could use that as a representation that she wasn't the typical damsel in distress, kind of like what Allie said. She kind of like did her own thing. She was just like, fuck everybody else. That's one of the reasons why she's part of the main trilogy.
No,
Batman and Superman and stuff like that. Yeah, and like and you can go back to look at her comics too. Like, even though she was tied up in most of those covers and stuff like that, she was never safe. She broke her own bandages. Plus, it seems like the creator was trying to make a big statement about, because it's a lot of imagery like that in some of the women activist acts back in the day, like the suffrage movement or whatever. Mm-hmm. That have a lot of the same imagery. So it's just like, yeah, granted the whole bondage thing is there, but
okay, there are worse superhero backstories.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, Superman was a villain from Ukraine.
And I will also say that the creator, he also thought that women were superior to men as well. So
and Joss Whedon has the same kind of feel. I mean, I forgot he's not doing this Patty Jenkins, but yeah, shit, my bad.
yeah. But I mean, hey, she's a woman too, so it's kind of cool to see. I mean, you really shouldn't pick someone to direct a movie just because it's a woman.
Yeah,
doesn't mean that necessarily she's the best person.
She's only done like Entourage, Arrested Development, shit like that, and it's kind of like, okay, dude.
I think she did Monster was her big film.
Yeah,
yes.
That was her big film.
Yeah, that's true. And Exposed, a TV movie that she did, shit like that. So I mean, it's like none of these we would go like, ooh, I wonder if that person had like a license to do DC. Like, no one ever want to pay Jenkins. Like, they just pick somebody.
I mean, at the same time, every director has to start somewhere. I mean, before Batman Begins, who thought Chris Nolan would do a comic book movie? You got to give people a chance.
His biggest film was Memento before that.
Mm-hmm.
And the one big thing that kind of sold me on it too, not like sold me, because I'm not sold at all about this movie, but the one thing I will say is that at least this director, Patty Jenkins, was actually an actress at one point, and she was actually on Sarah Silverman's show. I forgot what the name was, but she was on Sarah Silverman.
Was she really?
Yeah, and Sarah Silverman's one of my favorite comedians. Like, I fucking love that girl. I used to have the biggest crush on her. So it's like, and that show is a very feministic, very realistic type of thing. Like, it's not like girly girl shit. Like, she's nasty and fucking raunchy. Like, she's a real life Amy Schumer. Amy Schumer is a fucking fraud, but like Sarah Silverman.
Oh, really?
But yeah, so that kind of makes you feel better about it too. Like, you know, she's not gonna do some like, oh my God, save me. You know. Then again, you never know if Chris Pine's in there. Chris Pine needs to be a hero. Everything he's in, he needs to be a badass.
No, it's
So,
like,
I don't know.
especially in this day and age, it seems like we are trying to get a little bit more. Like, it's still a lot of things that we got to get over, but it seems like, you know, the whole feminist movement, even though sometimes other parts of it go a little bit too far, and that's with every fucking movement. Like, everybody, the message gets a little bit distorted, because I still believe in that fact that you could be too left side or too right side till you miss the fucking point.
They're always extremists.
Yeah, it's always extremists. Like, that's the problem. It's just the extremists, not the movement itself. But we are getting like even more for like Tomb Raider now. Like, her portrayal nowadays, like, she's like this independent woman that's doing shit. You know,
She's pretty as
always
fuck,
doing
too.
stuff. And she's very pretty.
And
very
speaking of
attractive,
pretty, and
so.
speaking of that too, Anthony, I want to just touch on this really quick because I'm surprised that this
Segue.
person. No, it's not even a segue. I'm not saying shit, so shut your face. But Jet actually said Wonder Woman doesn't have a code against killing men. I did not know that, or killing people. That's what I meant to say. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's an Amazonian warrior. She's a Greek warrior. I mean, yeah, like
Oh, she's
People
Greek.
doing the
they've
presence
seen
of
that.
Batman, but yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they've seen battle. So,
I want to say that's a more recent development, to be fair, because
It
I mean, her being a swords wielding, you know, murderer kind of thing was more like last decade or two. Because Justice League, she didn't have a sword or shield at all. So
Yeah, she just had her
I
stupid
just
rope.
like the
And,
fact that she was kind of put down her villains permanently, because I think even I forgot what comic book series she even mentioned that to Superman. She goes, "You know why you have more villains than I do? Because I put them down permanently." And then she just
no, because
walks
all her
off.
villains
No, that was
suck.
Daredevil.
No, that was Wonder Woman's line from a comic book series. I
Oh,
remember
I'm
this
just being
vividly.
well, yeah, one of the biggest crises like in the comics was Wonder Woman kills somebody on national television, and it's a huge issue for the Justice League. So they have to like talk about the fact that you just murdered a man on national television.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Well, I mean, because think about it, like outside of Greek gods, who is Wonder Woman's biggest nemesis? Like Cheetah and anybody else, really?
I didn't even know Cheetah was part of that. God damn.
Yeah, she's there one of her villains. Yeah,
Her biggest villain is Polka Dot Man.
she has a bigger villain, but that's one of her like arch.
I'm gonna be honest. This
Calendar
might
Man.
shock you guys. No, and this might shock you guys, but I'm actually kind of like, I'm actually really interested. And Daredevil got me like this because I care about drama now because of like the whole Foggy thing and whatever. But like, I'm curious what her love interest is gonna be. Like, I don't think it's gonna be Chris Pine. I honestly really do.
I think it is.
No, he
It
is.
is.
He is.
Yeah, like
Well, see,
Rick
the-
Flag.
Steve
right?
Trevor, yeah,
Yeah,
that's her
Steve
love
Trevor
interest.
is.
No,
That's
it
one of her
could-
big. Yeah.
No, it could be, but then also, and you guys, this might surprise you, but I actually heard that this character's gonna be on there, and I feel like this person will definitely be, you know, the love interest. You know, Ganja Green. They both have swords. They're both in the same era. You know, like they're on different sides. I think that'd be great. So Ganja.
Ganja the Boy Wonder.
Hold on, I'm putting my favorite part here. Fucking Batman and Robin are way after Wonder Woman, dude.
It was funny.
Yeah, but Wonder Woman's immortal or something, so it'll be fine.
You know, that
Alright,
joke
so-
almost didn't work because you motherfuckers trying to correct me so bad. Holy shit. No,
We should have had more faith in you.
Yeah,
Yes, that's
don't
true.
worry about facts when trying to make a joke.
yeah, it's terrible. No, but hey, I don't know what I think the topic was about, like if we think it's okay for them to have like a women's only thing, but who gives a shit really? Like I don't even there's nothing to say about that. But there
It's
is
a
something.
stunt for Alamo Drafthouse to promote themselves. That's all. It's just
Yeah,
a stunt.
it's just promotion.
I just hope
That
Corey
is
tries
true.
to get in there dressed like Dragon. We get a YouTube video out of it.
That would be fucking funny.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the people trying to see?
Wait, it'd be like that fucking double toasted commercial video that he made. We'll be waiting.
You guys can't kick me out. I feel like a woman on the inside.
I'm so glad right now that you're even talking because I got a bone to pick with your bitch ass Ganja.
You know what? No, actually, Ganja, that's a good point. Like, what if people identify as women and they're trying to get to that screening? Like, you know,
They said they
bullshit.
won't let them in though. They said any women or people who identify as women.
How do you identify the
There's
woman?
the
to be
cheat
a
code.
dude?
I'm getting a free movie.
Exactly. Yeah.
You see how Ganja hid behind the two buses that didn't stop at the red light? Like, but no. Hey, by the way, damn. No, anyways. No, Ganja, I got a bone to pick with you, dude, because I'm sick of this shit. Please tell me. And you know what? You didn't message us on Google Hangouts call and then freak the fuck out like you usually do when this happens. But yes, another Spider-Man trailer comes out. Please tell me.
I ignored it. No, turn this shit off.
Oh, turn this shit off. Fuck you.
I avoided that shit because I've been getting told from everybody. It spoils the whole movie. It
Again?
spoils a bunch of
Yeah,
new
again?
plays.
The fucking first two did that shit.
Hey, I gave the second trailer a benefit of the doubt because the first one was a teaser, so I expect a little more scenes to be shown. This third one, basically showing the whole film, fuck that shit.
Oh, you know you're gonna watch this shit because I'm sick of hearing your fucking bullshit. Damn it.
No, you actually had Childish Gambino pretty much come on screen, but like, yeah, I'm Miles Morales.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think he's the Prowler personally. That's my.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
All I'm saying is like my
playing
stomach is full. I've had so much Spider-Man Homecoming. I'm full. I don't want to see the movie. Look, even Spider-Man himself is like,
Yeah,
oh, damn.
When's it
That's
gonna
a
be
good point.
in November or is it June?
I think isn't it June or
Yeah, it's coming out like
It's
soon.
July. It's
yeah
July.
something.
July
July,
7th.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's actually the same day that Corey Coleman's gonna be getting married. So
Yep.
yeah,
Ooh.
kind of crazy.
Nice.
Yeah. God, he's really that old now. He's gonna be a grown man. That's crazy.
Oh, that's
You know, this is the same thing that they did with the past Spider-Man properties. Like they just start releasing so many trailers that basically you're just watching the whole movie.
I don't
Okay,
understand that.
and
Spider-Man's
This is
super
Sony.
popular.
This is Sony. This is not Marvel Studios. This is totally Sony in the marketing.
But see,
at
here's the
this
thing,
point.
though. I want to take advantage of you saying that because okay, we're used to that happening, all right? And those movies were some kind of quality. Who knows? We might argue with that, etc. But the thing is, like, okay, so let's just pretend we did see the movie. Let's say everything was spoiled. With that said, was it good? Because I feel like I saw the movie already, and I can review this fucking thing right now. So it's like, I'm just saying, Allie, I'm gonna start off with you. Do you feel like this was good? This trailer? Are you like, oh, that was bad?
I didn't see it. I'm like Ganja. I avoided this trailer because
Good job, girl.
I know, yeah, because after the second trailer, the third, whatever the heck, I felt like they were showing way too much, and I didn't want to spoil myself by the time it came out, so I avoided this trailer.
Alan,
I
how
saw
about
it.
you, man?
Honestly, see, when I first saw the first teaser, I was like, okay, that's a movie. This when I saw the spoiler one, the second one, I'm like, yeah, okay. Like to me, I don't think this movie's gonna be bad, but I really think this movie's just gonna exist. It's gonna be decent, and people are just gonna wait for Homecoming 2 or whatever they're gonna call it. Like, I don't think it's gonna be a bad movie, but I just think it's gonna be just all right. It's gonna be average.
Damn. How about you, Sam?
I completely agree with Alan. The thing is that the second trailer, while it spoiled, like nothing really stood out. Like, oh god, it's going to be great, like the teaser did when it showed Spider-Man and Iron Man, flying together or whatnot. But like the second trailer, and seeing how the third, I did stupidly watch the last trailer that came out recently. That was a bad thing on my part. It just seemed like it's gonna be one of those. Yeah, that was a movie. That was a good time, but I'm not gonna to steal it from Jerry Jones. You're not gonna remember it in like 2 hours or something.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah. Fuck Jeremy Jones. No, but
Oh, I like Jeremy Johnson.
no, me too. Actually, I like him and Chris Tucker, and everybody else is popular. But hey,
Subscribe.
hit that like button. But Adrian, how you doing, sweetheart?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, why do you fucking like
Hey.
Spider-Man?
What? I like Spider-Man. I just.
I thought you asked her why she was fucking Spider-Man.
I thought he was.
Yeah, that too. Why you
Like,
fucking Spider-Man?
He's
Like
like,
the
my
real
age.
Spider-Man or one of those kid birthday Spider-Mans. There's a good story here.
I know, right?
He's a kid. He's a kid. Leave him
kid, damn it.
alone. No, that's the funny thing, Nick, about this trailer. It's just like, yeah, after I seen it, because I actually I did Cedric. I was just like, yeah, I'm just going to watch this shit. Because the funny thing about it, before all these trailers came out, I think when they just seen the first poster, or just like the announcement that this movie was going to be made, I don't know why, but I just kind of felt underwhelmed. It was just like, after seeing Spider-Man in the Civil War movie, I had my Spider-Man film, and maybe it was because of all the oversaturation, even though I do like most of the Spider-Man movies more than I don't, but it was just by this point, I'm just like, I'm just sick of Spider-Man. So it's just like, seeing this trailer is just like, oh, I'm seeing things that I didn't see in those other films, but it's still Spider-Man. So I just really want to see Spider-Man just being a team now, just in the other thing, like go back to what we seen in Civil War. I don't need his own movie. Granted, I'm only curious about this movie only because of the villains and like what is going to development, like the after credit scene, what is going to development for the Infinity Wars and stuff like that. Oh, what's the name's portrayal of Vulture? Like I'm curious about other things, not even about Spider-Man, who the main movie is fucking for. So it's just like, that's why I just watched this, because after you watch this trailer, you can pretty much just edit the entire movie together and you probably get something close.
Yeah.
But I'm just really, like I said, I'm just really curious about the villains themselves, because like I really didn't care. It's just like, because I won't go see this at the movies. I will not go see this at the movies.
Oh, fuck you.
You guys
Oh,
are
really?
Yeah, it's just like, and I usually save up to go see most of the Marvel movies. Like me and my mom, like we always, and my brother, we always make it like an event. Like, go see the Marvel movies. It might be a cool time, but I can really honestly skip on Spider-Man Homecoming. It's just something I was just not looking forward to. And I felt like that way about all the Marvel movies that's coming up this year. Like Thor Ragnarok is coming out this year, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I felt that way about Thor Ragnarok. I felt that way about Guardians of the Galaxy, which my gut feeling, it felt like I was right about, but I'm still going to see it anyway, but I'm not going to the theaters. And I feel that way about Spider-Man. I'm just like, all the Marvel movies that's coming out this year, I'm just kind of like, now.
Yeah. So one thing I want to bring up really quick too is like in this trailer, and you guys can correct me. I'm pretty sure Justin will be the first one there. But like the one thing is, I didn't know in the first two trailers if they showed any robotic Iron Man suit, Spider-Man shit. I thought it was just Spider-Man just doing Spider-Man shit. And in this third trailer, they did show that there was like a first-person kind of view from the suit, and it was like Jarvis.
Yeah, no, they didn't really show that in the last. Yeah, they didn't show that in the last few trailers. So
yeah,
no, that's
I'm thinking. With that said, I mean, does Jarvis take over and they make a new suit and have like a spider, like a real?
I don't think it's an AI because I don't think he needs an AI. I think it's just like it's a HUD, like in a video game. It'll show his health, his weapon mount, his text messages, and the time.
Yeah, because like that's the thing.
Does
like,
he get to start and respawn in certain places?
Or it'll say battle log, or he cannot connect to EA servers.
Inside his suit. That's all it is.
No, well that's the. Oh, Ruthless in here. How you doing, Ruthless?
Hey.
So actually, Ruthless, I'm gonna ask you this because I know you care about this type of stuff a lot because you're a fucking nerd. Is this right here a real thing that happens in the comic books? Oh, I'm sorry. What are you saying?
I'm not actually a big Spider-Man guy. It's not
really? Okay.
Oh, who is that again?
No, that's Spider-Man apparently. I mean, as far as
that's another there's like 50 Spider-Man.
Oh, Iron Spider.
Iron Spider, right?
Yeah, Iron Spider. Yeah.
Oh,
okay, so that's like a real. It's not just a fan art thing that I found on.
No. That's the suit that I actually thought he was gonna have in the movie, which technically is there because like Iron Man didn't make his suit, but that's the suit in the comic books that Iron Man makes for Spider-Man.
Okay, so do you feel like there's a slight chance we'll see this in either this movie or the next one?
Probably not.
Nah.
Yeah, I doubt it. Even though I want to see that. I want to see that.
The fact that he gave him his original suit kind of cops out that idea because when Tony Stark actually meets Spider-Man to that degree and they become friends, almost like protege and mentor, he actually gives him that suit. So now that he's kind of given him the original classic suit instead, they kind of already threw that storyline away for him to actually receive the Iron Spider suit.
Yeah.
I can see them working together to make the suit for Infinity War, though.
That would be cool.
I doubt they're gonna do that because
I think they're gonna do I think that's when we're gonna see Venom.
No, I mean, Venom. I don't think he's not tied into that. So.
So since we're being,
Venom's getting his own movie. What the fuck is wrong with America?
Yeah, which isn't part of the MCU because it's in Sony's hands.
True.
No, okay. See, it's funny you said that, dude. Because you're saying like, "Oh man, they're giving Venom his own movie." I think people actually want to see that to a certain extent. But who the fuck wants to see this shit? Tom Cruise says Top Gun 2 is definitely happening.
Oh,
who are they gonna fight? The
What
Koreans, the Chinese.
Also,
North Korea.
There's only one way to do this movie right, and that's if Maverick himself is now like Viper was in the first movie. He's now the head trainer at Top Gun. And so he's training some young pilot. That's the only way you can do this movie. Anything else is entirely stupid and pointless.
Well, the downside, too, being that the person they're considering for directing is Joseph Kosinski, who did Tron Legacy and Oblivion.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I think like this movie would be really good if
like Tron Legacy, but Oblivion, fuck that movie.
Yeah, well, I actually liked Oblivion.
I hated Tron Legacy.
No, the funny thing about it is just like the after credit scene of this movie could be cool if actually like he loses control of his like fighter jet or whatever, and it just turns into Starscream. So that like that's what
He'll lose control of his plane during the movie. And go,
Megatron.
And then all the sound goes missing, and you only hear a few little thumps here and there.
my favorite trailer of all time,
out of Starscream, and then lands on top of a black Dodge Charger, being driven by Dominic Toretto.
Yeah, but Marcus is 100% right because the only reason Top Gun was as big as it was is because we actually were fighting the Soviets in the air still around this time, like secretly where there was actual plane battles between the Air Force. So this is actually based in history. The problem now is like, who the fuck are they gonna make this a big excuse for air fights? ISIS don't got planes.
Not yet.
They'll find a way.
That's the thing, though. It's just like, what if they use this as a political statement to talk about the whole political? Like,
No,
they're not
so
doing
it's just,
It'll be also like the movie Stealth. So it's just
That movie.
No, you do something
Oh
different.
my God.
You have the Top Gun school being basically pointless. Like they're trying to close the Top Gun school. Maverick's the only one fighting for it. He's the head trainer, and then we suddenly get randomly attacked by somebody. Who the fuck knows?
Oh my god! And
I would say China, but they want to release this movie in China.
Ruthless. And you know what's gonna be? It's gonna be him competing against drones to show that humanity is still the better machine.
Of course. And he's training new young pilots to be better than these drones.
You know what? You guys really got me going. Bringing up stealth, like I forgot who said that shit, but I love you because this fucking movie is great, and I need to see a fucking sequel to this shit. This is incredible.
No one cares.
Stealth would have been good, except for they killed Jamie Foxx. Was the only reason for watching that movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What about the plane? Fuck Jamie Foxx and his joke.
The plane is cool. Like
you say that
dies. Spoiler alert.
No, you say that. You say that Ruthless. Then again, I just watched Sleepless, so I don't think that is correct.
No, he's not great in every movie, but in Stealth, he is literally the only thing that's worth watching in that movie.
Like,
Is that because the movie is good and he's good in it, or the movie sucks and he's the only good part?
The movie sucks and he's the only good person in it.
No, were you saying
That's saying a lot.
That might have been the most boring movie I've ever seen. As soon as Jimmy Fox left, as soon as Jimmy Fox was killed in that movie, the movie went even more downhill, and it literally put me to sleep.
But the guy is.
I've never fell asleep in a movie theater prior to that.
Yeah, the first ones.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think anyone caught that, thank God, because I would have got some shit for that. But anyways, I don't know, man. Okay, well then shit. But hey, that's all I got, Anthony. Just shit. Oh, that's wonderful. But the thing
for
is,
some
man,
reason, I pictured this being like a 22 Jump Street thing, where it's like it's a parody of Top Gun, and Tom Cruise is now. I don't know. That could be a fun little.
I want to see Tom Cruise like outrun a fucking plane at this point. Like, why not?
He will. They make this movie, he's going to outrun the planes. And I do mean run. He's going to physically run. I already know it's coming. I don't know why anybody thinks this is going to happen.
No, they got to save that for Mission Impossible. They got to spend,
the good running for it later in the movies. They don't put the good running in the trailers.
No, they're going to put him on that catapult launch they put on the jet. And you're going to see a cut between him and the jet, just him facing it the same way.
That would be fucking
he's still going.
Stops movies to run.
Where's he going?
Yeah, somehow they're going to shoehorn him running for like 5 miles.
Oh man, get away from the gay thoughts.
bad. That is
No, you gotta get it there. He doesn't use his fist. He karate chops the wind. You gotta do it like that.
Seriously, isn't it the most satisfying thing seeing Tom Cruise run in a movie? You expect it now in every movie he's in. You don't see it. You're like, where's the running?
He could do another courtroom drama, and he'll run in that movie too.
Exactly.
I want the plot twist of Tom Cruise's later that he hates running.
He's trying to catch that plane.
Oh, there you go. See?
The Firm? Yes, that's the Firm. He runs the movies for
Running a marathon in the
Okay, I get him running in the back.
Him running right now.
Yes.
I want the plot twist of Tom Cruise.
He's mad he didn't cast as Forrest Gump. And so he's just been taking out of Hollywood ever since.
Dude, could you see Tom Cruise's Forrest Gump? That would be amazing.
Can you just
They'll do a
his
remake
hair?
of it.
His hair is like, whoa, I can't keep up with this motherfucker. Like,
That's the power
Man.
of Scientology right there, keeping that hairpiece on.
I want the plot twist of Tom Cruise's life is that he hates running. Like, he fucking hates it. He has to do it all the time.
Well, no, the plot twist is he's really left-handed, but he uses his right hand because he believes that all protagonists should be right-handed.
What?
I'm dead serious. If you watch the movie, the protagonist, he is right-handed, but he in real life is left-handed.
Interesting.
man.
That is like some demon shit.
Tom
right
Cruise
there.
is crazy?
Dude,
Okay,
I'm
that's
telling you,
strange.
this is before the Scientology craziness. He is just straight up a loon, and he does loony stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
but he's such a lovable
Own
loon.
stunts.
Wrong.
So I'm looking forward to that big thing there. I want to see him run. That's all I give a shit about. And then another big thing too, and this is what I'm really hyped for. Every time they do a really big movie, they make some kind of video game out of it. We got a remake of Tom Cruise or Top Gun. I want a remake of this shit right here, baby.
Fuck that game.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
and I will land that fucking plane. I will land that fucking
Nothing but terrifying childhood memories from that.
What am I looking at?
Top
The original
Gun, man.
Top Gun game.
Wait, they
Like, they
made
made
a
a
game
Top
out of
Gun
that?
video game.
Yes, they did.
Original game for
They
any
make a video
God.
game for every movie.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's always weird to get them.
Hey Nick, can we just play Pilot Wing on the 64? Like, just
I
call
don't
it
know,
a
fuck
day.
that. I want to play some Crimson Skies for Xbox.
Or just play the 7 Ace Combat game.
You and Squadron, let's go.
Only if we can play the Terminator game for Super Nintendo.
This game.
After we play True Lies.
I have to show this. I have to show this. This game over here, by the way, I know it's like random and everything, and I never get to talk about playing, so fuck it. But Crimson Skies, I think too, it's called High Road to Revenge. This game was on the original Xbox. My favorite playing game of all time. I know Ruthless. This is really random. I'm so sorry. But like Ruthless, what's your favorite playing game? Because I know you play a lot of Ace Combat.
Ace Combat 5 and 0 are my 2 favorites ever, and I'm looking forward to when it comes out this year.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. It is coming out. But yeah, man. I'm trying to find some gameplay over here in this motherfucker. The thing is, this is too much of a simulator, man. Like this reminds me of those missions on Battlefield when you play multiplayer and you can't know how to kill the fucking other team because it's so difficult. Like I'm not trying to.
You start playing it, you get into it. It is incredibly immersive. Like a couple missions in, and you'll suddenly start seeing like missile alerts popping up around you. It's just.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. And I know how you guys are talking about, like what's gonna be the storyline for Top Gun, and it's gonna be about political stuff. Dude, like honestly, at this point, I think it should be because people are not taking this shit seriously, Anthony. You know what I'm talking about? 'Cause you talked about this in the ringside hangout, son.
Oh, The Rock.
Rock, man. People are bidding on Dwayne Johnson winning in 2020. Not this guy, though. Fuck this dude.
Fuck you, Ryan George. What do you stand for?
Damn.
Yeah, so okay, I'm honestly like legitimately curious. I'm not just talking about it because it's trendy. Because I'm not even gonna make this a highlight video or anything. I'm just fucking legitimately curious what you guys think about The Rock being, president, maybe. Which honestly, he's going to. If Donald Trump won, The Rock's gonna fucking win.
Only if Terry Crews is his running mate.
I want
because then we're almost at idiocracy.
No, but here's the thing too. I don't think he would do it because the pay cut for being a president is a lot less than being an actor in a big blockbuster franchise.
Don't they make
like
$3,000 profit a year? It's like really, really low. Like it's awful. So
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, he's in charge of a country, but I don't think he wants that responsibility if he can't get his $20 million of movie paycheck.
No, that's the problem here. People are starting to see the presidency as something to put on their fucking plaque. Like, oh, I was president 2017 to 2020. I something I achieved. Like it's some kind of reality show that you can just fucking win this thing.
Oh, America's next
president. Hey, guys, fucking pissed me off when I found this shit out, man.
America's next president.
Communist.
Let's go to London and actually try to be prime minister. Let's just add that on our resume too.
Fuck that shit. I want to look good in the House of Lords, man. I can't wear a robe.
Ganja's fucking on the screen over here, just like.
I want to see Ganja wearing one of those powdered wigs and the robes, just like the judges in London. That would be amazing.
Oh yeah.
First order legalization of marijuana throughout the kingdom.
A little part of me thought he said Harry. I was like, "What, you talking about balls?" Like, Harry.
Then again, like Rock, like he probably would be a good running mate, but he's probably not on people's good side lately because apparently he had like some kind of controversy on Saturday Night Live where he told like some kind of pedophilia joke or some shit like that, and a lot of people was just like,
people forget about
it. It was something that he did like on the last.
Did he grab the kid by their pussy? Because then he might win. You don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid country. I hate this country, dude. This shit's stupid.
I just hate now that every motherfucker since Donald Trump's like, Mark Zuckerberg, oh, I'm going to run for president. You have fucking Kanye West running for president. You got other motherfuckers to sign. I think Ted Nugent wants to run for the Republicans now in 2020.
Yes. Well, I mean, to be fair, we grew up in a generation where people told us the next president could be you someday.
That's
so now everyone's actually jumping.
We got anybody can be a president.
This is the stuff that Animaniacs taught us, back in the day. They had songs that tell about, oh yeah, you could be president.
No, I think they didn't mean that. I think they meant the kid that was actually like getting straight A's in class. They were going to be president. They just assumed you would just assume that, oh, I could be president, but I'm going to actually work at 7-Eleven instead. So that, that's still fucking minimum wage. But my problem now is like every celebrity thinks now because they have a Twitter following, they can just run for the highest office in this country and be a head of the NATO Council, fucking UN. Like this actually has got me legitimately scared because I know how much this fucking country loves celebrities. Let's go.
Yeah. To be fair, Ronald Reagan was an actor before he was a politician.
Don't you get me started on
No. I was going to say it's not a new concept for someone to be popular and run for politics.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
That's an entirely different situation. You cannot equate Donald Trump to Ronald Reagan for one very simple thing. One, I don't like Reagan either that much. But Reagan actually went into politics and ran for other offices before he ran for president. He didn't just
yeah.
from one to the other. You cannot equate the two. Reagan purposely educated himself on how to govern before he ever ran for office. I get offended by that comparison because it happens way too fucking often. Ronald Reagan, if anybody is more like Reagan, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger, because Arnold actually hopped out of politics, ran for a lower office, says, yeah, I can't ever run for president because, well, I'm not from this country originally. Fine. I will take that. But Donald Trump is not fucking Reagan. I refuse to put them together.
I wasn't trying to compare them. I wasn't trying to compare them in terms of actual politics. I was just saying it's not a new concept that people who have been a popular figure before has ever run. It's just the difference being,
Ganja's point is. Ganja's point is basically, I have 1 million followers on Twitter because of the last guy that had 1 million followers was just doing bullshit. That's the fear. Like, random
fear is it's a cult of personality, and it's no longer about who actually knows what the hell they're doing.
This is actually the biggest threat to democracy than fucking anything.
And my imperialists agree on it.
I just want to bring this up really quickly. Guys, talking about this, all I care about is, like, which one of y'all going to buy Mobile Strike?
Fuck you.
You know what? Even better, Dick. Let's combine the two, Twitter and the presidency. Like, let's get the president to be Wendy Chan, the person that's running the Wendy's Twitter page. Let's get them to be president. They got the sass.
Yeah.
So
at this point, D's Nuts is gonna run again, and maybe this time he'll do better than last time.
No shit. At least D's Nuts actually pay attention to this shit. But like, here's the thing.
My god, could you imagine?
No, the next time they run, it'll be both these nuts. That's what it's all.
No, but like, we would continue on all day if we wanted to, because I mean, I by the way, like, I'm actually pretty interested to see you two fucking go at it. That shit was amazing. No, but like, honestly, dude, like, my PS4 is over here. It's like, hey, give me some attention. I'm like, that's cool, but I can't do it because I gotta do responsibilities. And it's like, oh wait, I know responsibility that we have, Anthony. Tonight, the Injustice 2 played together, and Trey Cooper. I'm pointing up the chat right now. You motherfuckers, Darius. Okay, Tay, I think you got the game. Not sure. Jet, I know you had the game. Add me, you fucking bitch. And
fuck
Trey,
you, Cooper.
Trey, you are my.
I'm waiting.
What happened?
I like how God just talking the bullshit. He don't even got the fucking game.
Yeah, but I just see Trey lose.
Shut up.
No, fuck you. Trey's one of those people that always play those fighting games and kicks people's asses and finds like senior maneuvers. So I want to see him lose. Like, he's the fucking Rayman of these games.
That's the main motherfucker. I feel like a Goodwin and Trey having a good match at like the fucking Austin party and shit like that. They having like a really intense match. Kind of like, you can't win. You can't. Bitch, get on the stick.
Hey man, I was right though. You couldn't win.
Oh man, Ganja, I cannot wait to whoop your ass at everything you're into.
Exactly.
Download Solaris today.
All right, let's play Bejeweled, bitch. I can match the color.
Bejeweled.
Are you two a bunch of old ladies in a retirement home?
Dude, I'm showing you the Sudoku.
All right, we'll do the fucking Latino thing. We'll play dominoes.
Hey. None of y'all want to see me in Minesweeper though.
The 3 space pinball, yo, let's go.
No, I'm just saying, Ganja, me and you and Austin, dude, I'm gonna beat your ass at Sudoku. Like, you mine, bitch.
Sudoku.
I love y'all, man. Like, the most people that like can't even play fucking fighting games are the ones that's talking the most shit.
If I recall, I kicked your ass at Super Mario Kart, which is your
game. It's not a fighting game, you know.
Nobody want to see you smash, though.
Hey, I will kick your ass at you can smash.
Hey, rematch.
Look what you did, Anthony. The call's falling apart.
Goddamn, rematch on
What is
rematch on
happening?
rematch. Exactly. You know what's happening? We about to attack that chat, girl. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh. Anthony.
Just one little quick thing. Since we talk about video games, I don't even know if y'all are getting it or whatnot, but Friday the 13th game is coming out tomorrow. So,
and I'm getting that shit, and we guys can jump on that.
I was just like, oh shit, that shit's coming out tomorrow. But yeah, people, Nick will send you a rabbit link. We are gonna get in there.
It will start in 30 minutes, by the way. So hold on to your butts.
Yeah, hold on to your butts. But like I said, it's going to be in the Double Toasted chat. It's going to be the rabbit link. You click it. You're going to go in there. We're all going to play some Injustice 2 and stuff like that. It's mostly for PS4 fans. Sorry, Xbox lovers. But it seems like most people here has PS4s and stuff like that. So guys can get in there and play Injustice 2. Trey, beat everybody's ass for me.
Fuck you, Trey.
I won't find him.
I'm just being a dumbass at this point. I'm sorry.
Okay, I get it. I look like and sound like Jack Black. Thank you, Nick.
With that being said, people say it with me on 3. 1, 2, 3.